I'd just like to welcome Mick Flanagan here to Navan today. I would urge everybody to consider in a vote in the European elections to consider Mick number one. And the reason being, look at Irish politics over many years now. Irish politics over many years now it's been covered by one big thing, and it's called corruption. We've had Charlie Haughey, we've had Ray Burke, we've had Lawler, we've had Bertie winning 25,000 on the horses. We've had Frank Flannery with Fine Gael. We have Michael Lowry with Fine Gael. We've all these people. So if you want to have a different type of politics, I would vote for me. Look what's happening in Europe with Mairead McGuinness. Look at Mairead McGuinness. Look at the other Fianna Fáil candidates. When the Galvin report came out, again, about corruption, about brown envelope politics, Mairead McGuinness voted to keep that secret from the people who finance and who fund the European Union. She didn't want the taxpayer to know about other MEPs putting brown envelopes into their back pockets. And the other fella up in Donegal, what's his name up in Donegal, the MEP up in Donegal? Pat the Cope Gallagher, as well, is another politician that voted that he didn't want you to know about MEPs putting brown envelopes in their back pockets. The same is, if you look at these people, you won't see Mairead slag Frank Flannery, will you? You won't see Pat the Cope slag Charlie Haughey, slag Bertie Ahern, people that's cost this country millions in tribunals, and what results have you got? So if you want a different sort of politics in this country, and if you want someone to really represent you in Europe, I'd urge you to vote for me number one in the European elections.
Thank you, Alan. That's a great compliment. I'm here in Navan today. It's the first day of my European election campaign, and I'm also here to support Alan in his attempt to get onto Meath County Council. We've been waiting nearly 100 years for someone to come along and save us. We've been waiting for some sort of a messiah to change this country. The reality is the only people who'll change this country are people like Alan and the ordinary folks. Waiting for political parties such as Fianna Fáil and Fine Gael and Labour has left us where we are with massive debts on our shoulders. When we originally got involved in the European Union, it was a community. Unfortunately, it is no longer a community, because when you're in trouble in your community, the community doesn't kick you in the head. It's meant to help you. But when we were in trouble, what we got from the European Union was a phone call to tell us that they would wipe out this country if we didn't bail out the banks. Now, that isn't my idea of a community, and my ambition for the European Union is that it goes back to being a community that looks after its people first and make sure that the resources and the benefits of those resources stay with the people. And it's because of that I'm supporting Alan at a local level and he's supporting me at a European level, and together, combined around the country, we can win this one. Thank you.
Yeah, we can't clap a whole